Y'all already know what the fuck going on. NXT Uncut, Big Bob, Nikki Bougie, Holistic, Dreon Santana. We are the Salt Shakers, the dominating tag team here in wrestling media, whether we're on your screens or in your motherfucking media. Okay, we got to talk NXT tonight. We're gonna go over a little bit of last week because we weren't here. We had some things going on, but tonight we are here. Nikki is audio only. Dreon Santana is serving face tens, honey, and we are ready to get raw, uncensored, and of course uncut for WWE NXT Uncut in the Den. All right.
All right. Thank you for that enormous long intro.
Yeah, you know what's
Really
going
need-
on.
yeah, obviously you and Dwayne are on the same page with your cat noises or whatever that y'all got going on. I don't know if y'all communicating that way. But welcome to NXT.
Well,
Okay. All right. Well, of course it's NXT Uncut. We were not
yes.
here last week, or due to what did let's say what whatever.
Unfortunate events.
Yeah, all that good jazz there. And so we're gonna discuss a little bit of last week. I would say that probably more moments from Roadblock for me was, I mean, of course I know with Braun Breaker defeating Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker defeating Chase U.
Yes.
That was a really, really great match there. Having the debut of Sean Spears actually have his first match in his
Crazy.
return NXT, which was pretty cool. Dijak and Joe Gacy in this Asylum match was insane, honestly, to start off the show. With the Kabuki Warriors, of course, defeating Lara and Tatum. And then, obviously, because Roxanne is on this reign of terror, she is attacking every goddamn body. And she basically attacked Lara last week and kind of we didn't see Lara this week, but we did see Tatum. And then Fallon Healing, of course, getting her one up on Blair Davenport before. So Ruka, of course, we knew because they did a little tease of it before letting her know that she was going to return for Roadblock. And then, of
Right.
course, which I knew Tony D'Angelo was going to defeat Carmelo Hayes. Like I didn't even put any hopes into that match because I already knew what the outcome was going to be. Y'all gearing up for Trick to face Melo at Stand and Deliver. So go ahead
Yeah.
and give Tony his little, time to fame to try to be Dragunov, which he's not going to be able to do, unless they choose to bring Dragunov up to the main roster. But right now, it doesn't seem like it because he's so developing so many different things going on with these stories down in NXT. But and then Trick returns. I know y'all were happy. Congratulations. We'll hear from Trick Williams tonight. So
That's it.
there's that. All right, so now let's get into tonight's show and everything. We started off with OTM versus LWO. Of course, they're gearing up for this huge tag team match that's supposed to be happening at Stand and Deliver and everything, which whoever wins will have the opportunity to face, I believe, Baron and Corbin. I'm sorry, Baron and Braun for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now I'm pulling the Nikki with these two first names this man got. So this was the opening match. Of course, OTM did attack LWO, but way before the match even started to try to at least get one up on them. Really, really crazy, insane match between these four gentlemen here. Um, Joaquin Joaquin and Cruz, they never seems to like not amaze me. Joaquin, I don't know where he's been getting this extra Tigger bounce inside of him, but he has been flying all over the place and really
Girl,
taking fights. What?
that was funny.
I mean, he's been bouncing a lot lately in the ring and stuff. I mean, it just get crazy and crazy every time I see this man in a match. So but LWO does get the victory over OTM. Now I don't know
Yep.
what this does for OTM because they were somewhat on a little bit of high, but I guess without Jada Park on y'all side, y'all really not as popular as y'all think y'all are.
Hello.
Jada really giving y'all that spotlight, but since y'all didn't have her tonight, maybe this is the reason why y'all lost.
I'm
So
glad they won.
I am too. It seems like, I mean, LWL, they're still continue on doing their thing, of course, on NXT, but also on Friday Night SmackDown too.
Right.
So I think that is great to utilize them because I mean they are a tag team. They don't really have much to do on the main roster aside of deal with Legado de Fantasma and them,
Hmm.
but double duty doesn't hurt for that either.
No.
And then we did hear from Roxanne Perez. She of course talked about what she did to Laura, people getting more opportunities than her, talking about that. What did she say? Dancing idiot in regards to Lola Vice.
Latino
Oh, Latina
dancing idiot.
dancing idiot. Okay, well, either way you go, she's an idiot.
She kind of
Um,
ate. She kind of ate. I ain't gonna
she
lie.
did. She did. Somebody check on Ken Lewis. I did check on him earlier. He said that she was, she was telling the truth. And I was like, well, when we do it, it's a problem. When we've been calling her that, an idiot,
It's cool when
said
they
she was
do it.
like, it's a problem.
Fuck them.
So it's just like, Lola, she went out there, tried to get her and is you right, Ken. I'm glad you came in on this part.
There you
So
go.
Lola
There
Lola,
you go.
she inserted herself into the match and then she lost. Like you blew your own chance. You could have pulled over Femi move. If
Right,
that's the
right,
case,
right, right.
and you fucked yourself. So you don't deserve another opportunity at all whatsoever. You're right. Jennifer Lopez was too busy trying to live out loud, and live, all that stuff there, and then she failed.
I
So
do.
I guess you gotta, start somewhere else.
There it is.
So, but like I said, while Roxanne was, of course, talking all her trash about Laura and wanting to get another opportunity and everything like that, and why she did what she did, Ava comes out and she tries to at least get talk some sense into Roxanne. But Roxanne was even cutting her off to the point where Tatum even comes out and Tatum tried to get her hands on Roxanne, but unfortunately the refs was holding her back, and this leads up for them having a match going into next week. She was wrong, and she tried asking. Nobody was listening though.
Who?
Girl,
Roxanne?
I hope not.
I don't know, but
Question.
tell her to
Hmm.
bring a pump next time. Tell her she to stop running out of breath.
What did you expect her to do after that? I don't
She
know.
lost.
I don't.
She
Roxanne doesn't
still
deserve another
lost.
opportunity. Roxanne, I don't believe that Roxanne deserves an opportunity at the
And what
title.
are we talking about? Tiffany, what she's really mad is that Tiffany outran her ass, dusted her, left her in the dirt, did more than she did in her whole entire career, including ROH, didn't need the indies, came in, and now on the main roster and collecting wins.
In what, 2 weeks,
Mad.
2 years? She's been
Man,
she's been here for 2 years.
Roxanne slow
Honestly.
as hell. You not that prodigy like you think you is. That's all. Y'all hyped her bad from Texas Pro, from Mission Pro, from New Texas or whatever it is. She went to ROH. It ain't happening. She went up against Roxanne. She went up against Deanna. We know how that went. Come on, son. She's not it. Y'all try to make like my thing is y'all try to say these people are like the future. She not the future, bro. She's in a dead end spot. If she don't win this title now, then she has to go up. And then what she gonna do? She gonna face Tiffany, and Tiffany gonna bag her ass and send her ass back.
I'm just saying, I don't think she deserves an opportunity. She's had it, what I'm
No,
saying. There are times where other women deserve an opportunity more than Roxanne. Like just because you constantly continue to attack the champion doesn't mean that you deserve an opportunity. You
just
lost.
like if this was Charlotte, young Charlotte, no flair, it would be a problem.
Well, she says she's the most decorated superstar.
And she's not. What did she won?
So
She won.
might be
uh,
coming for that title.
She won the breakout. She won the NXT. She won the tag. Girl, get on.
Give it up, Delicious.
Tiffany won everything but the tag. But then Roxanne, was you in the final six in the Royal Rumble?
No, she
All
was out of
right.
there.
Was you in the elimination chamber?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You going to WrestleMania?
Well, we don't know if she's going to WrestleMania
All
yet, but
right. She going to Stand and Deliver.
if she can get there, if she can get an
All
opportunity,
right.
that'll be her WrestleMania.
All right.
But who knows though? Honestly, like I feel like they're gonna. I feel like she's gonna have one more opportunity
Yeah, for
at
sure.
at Laura at Stand and Deliver, and it's either sink or swim. It's either you win and you what? I mean, you just get another reign as champion. You know, you go up with another class of women who have won the titles twice, and then there's that. And then if you lose, you might well just really just be like, I'm done with NXT.
Yeah.
I'm
It
done.
sound it sound like you was finna say it's on Cinco de Mayo, but you said sink or swim.
Well, Sandler is not on Cinco de Mayo, but it is
No.
on what? April 5th, something like that. I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. But Tatum, girl, she is not happy about what you did to her lover. And I wouldn't be either. So, and then we get into Lexis King versus well, Robert Stone. I was going to call him Dr. Stone so bad. I really do. Robert Stone, which I mean, to be honest, like he did what he could, but he honestly wasn't really much of a match for Lexus King in this damn NASCAR racer beard he got going on. I don't know, but there's that. And then it seems like we're probably gonna have Lexus King versus Von Wagner because Von Wagner did come out here and it seems like he was, I don't know, I guess just gonna help Robert Stone out of the ring and not do anything else. So I guess keeps Von Wagner busy and it keeps Lexus King doing something because honestly, truly, I really don't know what I think right now is really a slow build for him too. In
Yeah.
a sense, you know, he got to work his way up into the ranks, get involved in as many feuds that he can, just so people cannot forget him and everything too. So I guess there's that.
He's still
Also,
alive.
yeah. Also announced today because of course, you know, whenever there's something that does happen on the show that we cover, we do like to bring in the news for you guys a little bit. So WWE SummerSlam is going to the Cleveland Brown Stadium this year, August 3rd. So I hope you guys have your Cleveland Brown gear or whatever you want,
The
you
fuck?
know, go out there and support. You know what I'm saying? This, you know,
Hell
whoever
no.
Logan Paul is the face of this here. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna have an opponent. Maybe they'll do something for Gargano and Ciampa. You know, the Miz will probably have something to do. Hell, Alexa Bliss may even bring her ass back. You know,
That
there's
would
so
be
many endless possibilities that could happen in Cleveland, Ohio. So I hope you guys
that would be lit.
are ready. Hmm.
That would be lit.
Yeah, so I don't know, but looks like they are, you know, pushing this mode for, and it's been stamped and approved. So I want to see how many of you guys going to pull up to Cleveland, Ohio. You know, I miss Alexa and Carmella. Yeah, they got them retired haircuts now. So I don't know when they're gonna return. You know,
Girl,
when
what the fuck?
when the Bellas cut their hair, you know, that was that, or took their extensions out basically. You know, there was that. So it's like whenever, you know, they become mothers, they take the extensions out. I guess, you know, I'm not taking my extensions out or anything. Like you get what you get. So yeah, this is the first Saturday of August. So hope you guys pull up and support for SummerSlam this week, that weekend and everything. And yeah, that's on that. Before Oba had his match with Brooke Jensen, who was trying to attack him in the NXT parking lot before Josh Bridge tried to talk some sense into him, basically. It seems like maybe somewhere down the line we could be moving forward with Oba and Dijak, which I personally think is going to be a really, really great match because Dijak is a very strong competitor and Oba has truly been walking around. He even looks like a champion. He honestly hasn't, I think, been in the performance center maybe that long per se,
Hmm.
but he honestly like he's wearing this damn championship like it's definitely royalty. I give it that much. But yeah, so we move over to Oba in his match with Brooke Jensen. Brooke Jensen, he tried his damnness, he tried his hardest, but I don't know who they're gonna have to be Oba because that man is dangerous inside of the ring, and he has been proving it since he was inside of that tournament, and since he has won the championship off of Dragon League, and he is going to continue to hold on to this title until I don't know. This did go a little bit longer than expected, but I think this is a way to give Brooke Jensen an opportunity to show that he can be a singles competitor and
Yeah,
actually go toe to toe with someone in the ring. Even though, yes, it definitely does benefit Oba as well to be a defending champion, to have a little bit of a lengthy match instead of it being something that's like 5 minutes maybe, and then we're done. You know, going in looking at Brooke Jensen, you would think that, oh, he wouldn't even be able to step into the ring with Oba because of his stature, and he was able to keep up for the most part. But he was very unsuccessful tonight in winning. And Josh Bridge, you can kind of tell that he was kind of a little disappointed that Briggs has kind of went down this rabbit hole, I
right.
would say. So, but shout out to Oba for retaining that championship. I don't know. Oba has been face to face with Dragonov, and he's been a little bit of face to face with Josh Briggs too. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna have an opponent for Stand and Deliver because we are on the road for that. We have
It need
less
to
than a
be
week.
done.
Everything. Well, maybe so, but it seems like Dom is kind of done with NXT for the most part, but he definitely deserves to have a rematch. I don't even think he even got a rematch for his championship. So, but doing when that man knocked down, because this is a different type of breed, honey. I tell you that much. Speaking of different breeds, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh,
Carmen and Soul Ruka, we're chilling, talking, having a great time. In comes Jennifer Lopez,
oh,
waiting for tonight to talk a lot of trash to Carmen. Of course, this is who she faced inside of what the NXT Breakout Tournament, and Lola went over Carmen per se. And with Soul Ruka being back, which I think is great. I think that a lot of people were not too. I don't think her comeback for Roadblock hit the way that it should have, and I think it's because they put it out there that she would be making a return. I think that if they did not do that teaser with the waves and the water, then we would have not known. Yeah, this is J Lo, LOW.
girl,
So what?
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Hey, don't be fooled by the rock that she got.
She ain't
Um,
got none.
all right. Well, she's obviously upset, of course, about what Roxanne said about her and everything. And it seems like her and Carmen might be wanting to run it back in the ring again because, haven't seen Lola in a minute. It's been a while since we've seen her. And not saying that she is forgettable, but she's forgettable when it comes to Jada Parker. I will say that. And we didn't even have Jada Parker here tonight. So I guess you got to find other ways to continue to keep people relevant. But like I said, I think that her and Carmen might be running it back. And then so Ruka, of course, trying to be the mediator between these two women. And then Brinkley comes in, and I think her and Soul have a match next week or something or whatever. And then she gets carried out by Idris and Malik. So I don't know. As we move on, continuing on with the NXT Women's Locker Room, we had Gigi Dolan and Ariana Grace. Mm,
Girl, a fucking setup.
the there has to be a dialogue for the path that Gigi Dolan is on right now. Um, it has not been great at all whatsoever. It has not. Um, ever since, and we talked about this many a times. Ever since she had that feud with JC, Gigi, and afterwards it's just like 1 minute she's on top, she gets video packages, and then boom, of course she's doing her thing on main event, whatever. But that's it. Sometimes I forget that Gigi is even here at times because she's not utilized that much, or she's just
Mhm.
really not in any feuds to say that, you know, I don't know, but
Which
she
is
hasn't
weird.
matched. It is because Gigi is a great wrestler. She has a great look to her. I think what's special about JC is that she was the one that everyone was expecting to be in Gigi's position. And it's a total change around.
Kind
It's
of,
like the it changed tremendously.
yeah, immediately.
When everyone thought that she was gonna, because oh, she did the kick Gigi in the head type thing. Oh, this is the end of JC. She's not gonna go anywhere. She's gonna be on level up all the time. She's not gonna have any big parts. This is gonna be all things for Gigi and everything like that. And JC's been in more stuff than Gigi has.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
What
but
the fuck do we do now?
I don't know, but what I do need to understand is I have never seen a disqualification happen with a low blow featuring a woman.
Right.
I would say that. Um, Gigi gets disqualified because of the low blow, and Ariana Grace gets the victory because of this low blow. And depending on how you you do a low blow to a woman, it's very possible that it can hurt. It just depends on how you do it. If you, I don't know, using your damn arm or some shit, I don't think it will hurt as worse than being kicked in it. You know,
Mhm.
it's I, I've I personally have had that before. It's not a great feeling, I will
Mm.
say. And I ain't throwing up like the men do. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be
Jesus
going
Christ.
crazy. But I've been kicked in my blessings before, and yeah, it's not great. I will say that, but child, I don't know. This is a very interesting way to lose a match and everything. Matt Cardona was kicking Maki Ito in her blessings, and she didn't feel anything. So I don't know, but
That's crazy.
shout out to Ariana Grace, girl, for getting a cheap victory. Uh,
Man,
I don't
come
know.
on, Gigi. We rooting for you, girl.
Girl, get it together, huh? You need a character update or something. Or need to prepare to see Gigi look like a beautiful woman thanks to Ariana in that stipulation. Well, I think Gigi is a beautiful woman now. I think that what Ariana may have in store for Gigi maybe it'll do something for her, maybe she'll
Yeah.
change her hair color, help her find something new about herself, and then maybe she can implement into being a being even more beautiful than what she is now. I say
What?
that. I'm just trying to help the situation because
Girl,
it's the shitty situation right
girl,
now.
just move on.
All right. Well, speaking of moving on,
Girl, that shit funny as hell.
Thea was supposed to be in a tag match tonight.
Mhm.
She could not find any. Well, she found someone in Kalani Jordan to be her tag partner for tonight against Kiana James and Easy Dame. And well, Nikki next. Oh God. And then
What? What am I next for?
oh,
Girl, what am I next for?
that's what Joseph said.
The hell?
Well, so yeah, so Thea, Kalani Jordan got attacked and everything. I was laughing when Nikki said next, move on.
No.
But
Oh.
I was just trying to help the
Oh, oh, oh,
situation.
oh, oh, oh.
I was just trying to help the situation for Gigi. I'm just trying to find
This
something
not
in its likeness.
okay.
But yeah, so Kalani Jordan gets attacked. Pretty sure we know who did it. Let's be honest. And so it looked as if like Thea was gonna go into this match alone, but of course Fallon Henley also been someone that Thea has been chatting with um, as of lately, and she
Mm-hmm.
comes out and be her partner. Now, JC and Jasmine, who is the girl that JC has been hanging around a lot more, has been they were out having their day off, eating lunch, you know what I'm saying? And then they show up for or doing Thea's match and everything, and they basically cost Thea the loss for tonight
Mm-hmm.
because while Izzy was going after Fallon, JC pulls Fallon out of the way and she ended up knocking the hell out of Thea Hell and get put back in the ring and end up losing the match. But afterwards, Thea, she's really has not been feeling how JC has been treating her. She feels as if like, she's done all these type of things to try to change herself and get into this grown woman act and everything. And JC has kind of like turned her back on her. So she said that the old Thea Hill is back, bitch. She's grown up. I feel like Thea has grown up to what she wanted to be in a way. And she can't thank JC for, you know,
Mm-hmm.
being a part of that, but
Yeah.
I think that this just truly opens up a lot more of what is to expect for Thea Hill.
We do
And
have breaking news from Gigi Dolan at
mhm.
tonight, 8:37. She said, for those wondering, yeah, it hurts.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
She was
The, coo-
kicked
the
in her
coochie
clit.
cutter. The coochie cutter, I tell you that.
Oh, oh, oh.
Slaps knee. Okay. But yeah, so um I'm glad that Thea is back. I'm glad that she's no longer trying to run her behind JC because she doesn't fit the aesthetic of what JC was trying to get her into this grown woman status to be and everything. And I feel like Jasmine, she just works best because Jasmine looks like she's a little more mature and everything. And she fits the aesthetic of what JC is looking for. And I just know that it's just gonna probably bring in more of a feud between JC and Chase U and Thea and so on and so forth, where it's very possible that Thea and JC will be stepping in the ring with each other pretty soon. I just know
Right.
it's gonna happen. So JC from the jump, like I already said, you was a snake bitch from the jump. I didn't trust you one bit. I don't give a damn what you did for Chase. I don't care at all whatsoever. You're a snake. You look
What?
like it. Look at your fucking outfit. You can't trust them. The dark makeup. You're not Rhea Ripley.
What?
What?
Girl, you ate her.
Now,
Yeah.
little
The
bicycle
fuck?
chin. Anyway.
Now that's holistic. Well, check out the goddamn stream. Yeah.
All right. So then we're moving to this main event. Ridge Hollins, Sean Spears. Sean's trying to get into the head of Ridge to get him to be this person that he truly is supposed to be. And well, it didn't happen that way. Sean gets the victory, and that's that. Because once again, I don't care about this match. I don't care about Ridge Hollins. Shout out to Sean Spears. CM Punk was in the audience, ladies and gentlemen, somewhere in the back, chilling, watching everything go on. And there we have it. Yeah, Charlie Dempsey and them did pull up to Raleigh after Gigi, well not Gigi, but after Thea, you know, realized that she is better off being her true self than being a fake bitch like JC. And so they did end up challenging him to a match, which will happen next week, but you will get into that. Now, okay. So, of course, like I said, Trick came back last week. He attacked Mello, blah, blah, shit like that. I hope y'all happy. Whoop that Trick. Yeah, I like it. Whatever. And so, Trick, he comes out. He says that Mello's a liar. He says that you lied in my face and, you know, the usual, everything like that. So, he's going to be looking forward to having a match with him at Stand Deliver. Mello is not here tonight. So, you're lucky with your damn platform shoes on. So Metaphor is here tonight, and they to say to Trick, um, in various different formats of telling him about himself, and Trick even throwing some flirtatiousness to Lash Legend.
Girl.
Um, but what truly takes the cake tonight, of this whole segment is the moment where Trick and Lash have their kiss on screen. Such a monumental moment for Black love. You
Mm.
know, you one thing I will say, I right now Trick is the enemy, but I love this angle. I will say that. I think that is great for these two.
Mhm.
I don't know what this means at all whatsoever. It just means that Lash can, even though Lash is very dominant, she seems to be very submissive to Trick.
Poor Otis.
Poor Otis. Otis, you almost had it, but I guess Trick beat you to the point. You know what this means, Santana. Come on now. I don't know what this means. I'm not in these people business. Okay. I don't. I don't.
Girl,
Let me tell you something. I'm not in these people business. I'm just telling you what happened on the screen.
you
You
on the
know.
road tonight, baby.
If they just start popping out with a whole bunch of pictures and everything, then hey, they have solidified their love in reality for each other. And I mean
Mhm.
that's just that. Because right now I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm just thinking that they're just playing a part. So, but there's that, and Trick went on to knock everybody else the hell out, um, and he stands tall for now. So next week we have a Heritage Cup match. So one of the members of the No Quarter Crew, Catch Crew, will face Riley Osborne. We do have the triple threat tag team qualifiers match. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Hank and Tank. And then we'll have Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus two of the members of the No Quarter Catch Crew. And then Tatum Paxley will finally get her hands on Roxanne Perez. And that's all that we have for
Mhm.
next Tuesday for NXT. So, honey, girl, get over here. So
What a motherfucking show.
it was I will say that for the most part, since we kind of missed, last week and everything, but you know what, it is what it is. We are here this week. I know y'all
Mhm.
was looking for us yesterday, but you know what, it is what it is. Life be lifing, of
Girl.
course. But we always show up. We
Yeah.
do. So tomorrow is
Yeah.
Mercedes Monet Day. I believe it when I see it. I know there's a lot of talk, but if I don't see her, I don't believe it. I like to have it visually for me to see that she's there. And that's how I stick with that's how I don't get my hopes up.
Girl, I be at the SEC men's basketball game. I'm not worried about her. Okay.
And I'll be
That's,
at the radio station anyway, so
that's that on there, honey. Y'all have fun. Big business, stand on big business.
continue to have y'all the everybody know everybody having their watch parties and stuff like that. Congratulations. I'm so happy for everybody, to have y'all watch parties. I think that is great to bring Mercedes is the only one I feel like that can, bring everyone together outside of the BET Awards and you
Yeah.
know the, and all and the VMAs and any
Oh,
award all that brings everybody together. She has that power to do so.
girl. Not the inclusion princess.
She has so much that she can do, honestly. So if she shows up tomorrow, then hey, you know what, it is what it is.
You
Congratulations,
gonna
girl.
get me.
You are there. But shout out to her, I will say
She
that.
gonna get me.
We will also, of course, be back on Thursday for TNA. This is the aftermath of Sacrifice. um,
Yes, honey.
no pictures this week for
No
me.
pictures.
I still
No
haven't posted
pictures.
any of my other photos yet. I may post those, but it won't. I mean, it's just gonna be for my doing because I haven't posted them yet. Only
Yeah,
posted.
it might be on the website.
Oh God.
Fuck wrong with
Mhm.
y'all.
Well,
Who the pictures of? So I can write them down. Better not be fat ass
so
fat head.
nah, he didn't have a match the week before. I had already posted here, so what I was gonna post was what I didn't post for the matches last week. So, um, I posted them on Twitter. I know I did that, but I wasn't because I was recording um my ride stuff. I wasn't truly focused on posting
Yeah.
everything. So I'll post some more other stuff for next week. Well, probably tomorrow or Thursday. So I
Okay.
still gotta post stuff from like Speedball and well not Speedball, but Trey and Trent Sevens match. Ashley versus that Angel Blue girl, the Good Hands and Kushida and Alex Shelley. And then I gotta post some stuff from MK Ultra and with Danny Luna and Jody Thread, Ella Angel PCO, Moose and the situation with Eddie Edwards. I gotta post some photos of Alicia Edwards, um, Josh Alexander and Dirty Dango with Bravo right here and what's his name? Vladimir. And then also with Mustafa Ali and Kevin Knight's match. I have not posted anything with that outside of what I shared on Twitter and everything. But you know, I do like my shots of them like on the entrance wise, and then I do like some action shots that I want to post too. So there's
Yeah.
that.
All right.
So
Well, we'll see y'all motherfuckers on Thursday.
Daddy Nick on the card this Thursday. I ain't pulling up. Let me tell you something, Ken. Who cares? Okay, you don't have to pull up
You
if
know
Daddy
where
Nick
you can.
on the card.
You know where you can kiss it.
So that's all I gotta say about that. So I ain't damn what you got to say. You just
Ah,
I don't know what your problem is and why you have so much hatred towards Daddy Nick, like he did something to you.
bloop.
Girl, get over yourself. Okay, go
He
worry
just
about
mad
Lola.
Moose. He just mad Moose, the champion.
Right. I need to put a boo. I need to make a boo Ken sign. Right, Joseph. Who cares, Ken? Joseph gonna always be here.
Period.
That's how you start a riot. All right, so you
Ah,
guys, but
fight,
as
fight.
always, we do thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us here on your Tuesday nights in the Shakkas Den for NXT Uncut. Definitely shout out to Macklin didn't do God's work. Well, God was on Daddy Nick's side, and Macklin was the devil at that moment, and so he handled what he needs to handle. My bad, Nikki. I know, but still,
That's fine. He ain't God's
don't get
child.
me started. Don't get me started.
He not God's child in TNA. So no, he didn't do God's work. He trying to do the devil work.
Yeah.
So
Seems like Ken is on the side with the devil.
that's what it look like.
But yeah, so shout out to Battleground Podcast as always for having us in here. Check out their interview that they have with
Jay
Jay
Uso.
Uso, Daddy Uso, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my.
Omos, which was very shocking because I did not see that until like a later part. I was like, oh shit, I got an interview with Omos. That was amazing. Also with Jay Uso, that's been picked up with a lot of people and stuff like that too, and everything like that. So definitely check that out. Um, Continue to follow us here at the Shakers Den on all social media platforms all over. I have some, yeah, Daddy Uso. I'm gonna find some names for these men. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have a whole lineup of different names to call these men. And so continue to follow, like I said, follow us on all social media platforms. I have some more of my Rise stuff dropping all the way up until Sunday. And then I'll start back adding some more stuff.
Yeah, I
So
better tune in.
I have a new My Rise episode dropping tomorrow at 10
Hmm.
a.m. All of my Rise episodes drop every day at 10 a.m. So just to give
We
you
gonna
guys
call. We gonna
some.
call Jay Long J Uso.
Long J Uso.
Mm. Like Lon John Silvers.
Mm-hmm. I'm to see how that rolls off the tongue.
Shit. Okay. I dropped my mic.
Let's see how that rolls off the tongue.
Honey, come on. We finna watch a movie. Oh, what you finna do? You
Me?
finna yeah, you finna record.
No, I'm not. Only thing I gotta do is edit this last video, and I'm not gonna record anything until probably tomorrow.
Mhm. Let me see it tomorrow. I wanna watch a movie.
I'm not feeling that one. It's not for you to feel, Ken. We the ones who got to feel it.
Don't feel me. I'm
Like
gonna tell
what?
you now.
It's not for
I'm
you to feel.
I'm gonna tell you now. You don't wanna feel me. I'm rough around the edges. I'm like a goddamn porcupine,
Well,
a
I am the total
cactus.
opposite. I am the total opposite. So, ta-da! But what are we watching though? I don't even know. Something Yard.
Girl, I don't know. I'm finna find something on Tubi.
Let's watch Something Yard.
Girl, you been dying for that.
I have. I listen. I just listen. I already know. I know Chris Brown. You know, in this whole dying situation, I get it. You know,
Yeah.
I've gotten past that as I've gotten older, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so yeah, well, anyway, good show, y'all. See you next week. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate your
Thank
time
you.
as always. But well, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you guys for stopping by as always, per usual. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday for TNA, and then girl, just come Thursday. Stop being stop being a pissy pants, okay? But yeah, so we'll be back on Thursday for TNA, talk about a little bit of sacrifice, and then definitely, of course, get into the show. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And once
Please.
again, this has been NXT Uncut in the Shakkas Den, where of course it is invite only.
Okay.
Bye.